It's the final day of the big Hanover Trade fair in Germany. This year, industry leaders are not happy. They're calling for significant reforms to strengthen Europe's largest economy and the world's third largest economy and make Germany a more appealing place to do business. Deutsche Welle correspondent Kassandra Sundt joins us now from Berlin. Kassandra, g'day. So what are the concerns at this trade fair?
Well, the end of April is often cloudy, cold and rainy in northern Germany, and it seems those dark clouds are hanging over the Hanover Trade Fair as well. The big concern is that recent figures predict that German industrial production will decline this year once again. It's expected to be down 1.5% compared to 2023. Now, industry is a critical part of the economy here. Recent figures put manufacturing at just over 20% of the total economy. That's nearly double the size of the industrial manufacturing sector in France, for example, which is the next largest economy in the EU. So at the trade fair, there are two big innovations that are being pushed. The first is hydrogen energy power, and the second is artificial intelligence. The Chancellor of Germany, Olaf Scholz, was at the opening of the trade fair, and he tried to emphasize the importance of innovation as a way to deal with the challenges posed by digitalization. He says now is a moment to take advantage of opportunities.
So this trade fair comes as Germany's GDP forecast for this year has actually ticked up. What does that mean for the leading European economy?
That's right. New figures from the German government say the economic growth forecast for this year is now marginally better, but if you blink, you might miss it because it's expected that instead of 0.2%, that the economy will grow by 0.3%. Now, why would anyone look twice at 0.1% better forecast? Well, some are hoping that it's a glimmer of hope, a ray of sunshine breaking through those clouds after a massive downgrade to the forecast, the economic forecast earlier this year. Now, the economy minister, Robert Habeck, while making this announcement, said that the economy here is still on rough waters, but the minister said that energy prices are down and that production is on the rise and that it's all having an impact on inflation here. Habeck said the government is expecting an inflation rate just above its target this year at 2.4%, with it falling next year to under the target at 1.8%.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot of room for improvement. What's being suggested?
So even as Chancellor Scholz was getting kudos from some industry leaders at the Hanover Trade Fair, there was a call to do more. The head of the big lobbying group, the Federation of German Industries, is making a lot of demands this week. They want more competitive energy prices and a lower corporate tax burden. And that sentiment was echoed by Economy Minister Habeck. He said this week that despite changes, that he remains concerned about the structural problems of Germany as a business location. Habeck has called for the strengthening of innovation and the reduction of unnecessary bureaucracy, as well as greater incentives to work so that, quote, more people are willing to work harder and longer.
Okay, Kassandra Sundt reporting there from Berlin.